IPOA's lead investigator, Joshua Mutua, has told the court that the police were not in a hurry to seek medical attention for Albert Ojwang. Mutua says that the police vehicle transported Ojwang to Mbagathi Hospital, yet remained there for several minutes before he was taken into the casualty department. The evidence has raised fresh questions about the initial police account that Ojwang was rushed to hospital in critical condition. And today's Frida Okachi reconstructs the events in this report voiced by Rose Wangoi as the court continues hearing the murder trial of the teacher and blogger Albert Ojwang, with CCTV footage retracing his final journey.
Wednesday's hearing at the Kibra High Court was dedicated to one key issue reconnecting Albert Ojwang's final journey at Mbagathi Hospital.
Yes, Mr. Mutua, yesterday we saw the CCTV footage from Central Police Station.
Yes, my lady.
And we left where the vehicle was leaving the station.
IPOA lead investigator Joshua Mutua told the court that investigators established the police vehicle proceeded directly to Mbagathi Hospital after leaving Central Police Station. CCTV footage obtained by investigators showed the police Land Cruiser arriving at the hospital's casualty department at 1:35 a.m. However, instead of immediately removing Albert Ojwang from the vehicle, 3 uniformed police officers were seen stepping out and walking towards the casualty department while Ojwang remained inside the vehicle.
Are seen alighting from the vehicle, that is the police vehicle, and walk towards the casualty area.
24 minutes later, at 1:59 a.m., the officers returned to the vehicle. They removed an unresponsive Ojwang, placed him on a stretcher, and wheeled him into the casualty department. The court heard that throughout the process, the officers showed no apparent urgency to save his life.
It is worth noting that all this time they were proceeding to casualty area, the vehicle was unmanned. Nobody was left to guard the vehicle.
Presiding Judge Diana Kavedza Mochache also observed that the CCTV footage showed no signs of an emergency.
So for the record in my notes, what you will see is that the officers are moving very slow. There's no urgency. There is no urgency in that movement to show there is a sick person in the vehicle.
Minutes later, at 2:11 a.m., Ojwang was wheeled out of the hospital, loaded back into the police vehicle and driven away.
I have a 10 years experience.
On Tuesday, the court heard that Ojwang had arrived at Central Police Station at 9:23 p.m., walking unaided and appearing to be in good physical condition. CCTV footage showed him being escorted into the station by 6 DCI officers. The court also saw police officers James Mhanwa and Peter Kimani pacing around the station while making phone calls. Shortly afterwards, an identified man arrived on a motorcycle and joined the officers before Ojwang was escorted to the cells. Later, the 5th accused, Jean Amitoa Aboa, together with 2 hooded men whose faces were concealed, entered the area. The court further heard that at 10:45 p.m., 4 men forcibly transferred Ojwang from one cell to another after Mkhwana and Kimani had changed from police uniforms into civilian clothes. The footage also showed one man hanging a rag over the cell door, blocking visibility inside, while another repeatedly fetched water from the washroom before returning to the cell. Another man, identified in court as John Ngige Gitau, was later seen appearing to have blood on his hand. The 6 accused in the case are former Central Police Station OCS Samson Talam, police officers James Mkhwana and Peter Kimani, former GSU officer John Ngige Gitau, Jean Amitao Aboa and Brian Monikinjwe. The hearing was adjourned to December 15th.